Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another great edition of my Grue Rume Show. For the Grue Rume Show today, I got a very awesome guest, and she's an actress, and she's one of the stars of Terrifier 3. And I'm really looking forward to talking to her about the movie. If you've been watching my show, I've had quite a few people from Terrifier 3 on my show, and I'm really happy to keep up with the trend of Terrifier 3 actors and actresses. And I'm talking about Antonella Rose, and she plays the little girl in Terrifier 3, and she did an amazing job. And I'm looking forward to talking to her all about the movie and about her life as an actress. I am Rocco Cross. I am the host at Stutters. I am the host of the Grue Rume Show. My interview will be coming up very soon. This is my Grue Rume, and as always, welcome to my nightmare. So stay tuned. Okay, welcome to Grue, and thank you so much for being a guest today. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for taking your time to meet with me today. So excited.
Definitely, definitely, yes. I see you've been doing this since a very young age. Like you've been acting since 6, I believe. And how did you know this is something you wanted to do at such a young age?
Well, my mother, she was formerly an actress in Brazil. So I guess I sort of got that through my genes. um, she's actually really been helping me throughout this whole thing. She when I was around 5 or 6, she really noticed that I was really into acting and I really wanted to start. So I started off with commercials and prints, and I slowly moved up my way through theatrical. And now I'm here, which is amazing. I've gone to such great heights. So proud of
Wow.
myself.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And like one of your first roles, like you actually were on set with Jessica Bale for Candy, and how was that like working on set with her? Like, was she like the first like big person you were in a show or film with?
Yeah, I mean, it was huge. She was always so nice and so sweet to me and all the other kids on set. She definitely was a role model for me, especially because it was, I guess, my big break, for a network show. And I noticed she always bought a book to set so she could read between takes. She always knew the names of everybody on set, and that's what really set the path for me.
Oh wow. So I mean that's always good to have a book on set, right?
I started bringing my little Kindle on set, so I have millions of books on there.
Nice, nice. And like your first introduction to horror was Fear the Walking Dead, and I know Fear the Walking Dead and The Walking Dead have like this huge loyal fan base. And were you nervous to start working on that show, knowing like how big the fan base is?
Well, it's always hard to step into a show where they have a huge fan base. There were already 7 other previous seasons, so I guess especially for a new character, especially when it's a kid, the fans are gonna have mixed emotions, and you can never know what they're gonna think. But luckily enough for me, everybody has been so sweet. All the fans have been so sweet to me. I love seeing all the videos. But I guess I was pretty nervous coming into it because I didn't know what they were gonna think of me or of my character Tracy.
Exactly. Well, you did really good with that, so you have nothing to worry about.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. And what did you love most about Tracy and playing her?
I really love how brave and courageous she is.
Mhm.
She's independent, I guess. Even after her father died, she still found a way to survive even
Yeah.
before Alicia and stuff found her. But sorry, I totally forgot what I was gonna say.
No, it's
Um,
all good.
and I love how she set boundaries. When her and Troy, her father, were talking in the car, she was like, "Why do we have to kill Madison?" I guess at the end of the day, she doesn't want to have to kill people. She was sort of brainwashed by her father to believe in, yeah, you have to kill these
Mhm.
people for you to live a normal life. But yeah, she's very special, very dear to me.
Oh, nice, nice. And now the big movie that you're in, like, how did you get to be part of Terrifier 3?
Well, it's always a hectic audition process. Started off with the main audition, and then callback after callback. I kept getting fed new scenes. And then my parents always end up surprising me when I find out the role. Uh, that I book roles. They never just tell me straight up, which I love so much. I think that time when I had found out, I think they put a note on the Christmas tree because it was around Christmas time, I believe. Oh no, it was not. It was February something.
Oh, okay.
Either way, I remember it was very special.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I
And
found out that I booked it on my last day of Fear the Walking Dead. Now that I remember, it was a
okay.
perfect wrap gift.
Nice. And like, I don't know if you watched the first two films because they're pretty crazy, but did you watch like the first two films to get an idea on who like Art the Clown was and what Terrifier was?
So I had seen a few clips surface the internet because Terrifier is pretty huge. I've always been seeing these little edits. So yeah, I had not seen them only until after, like, while I was filming. I saw the second one, and then after filming was done, I saw the first one with my friends later because they were like, "Oh, you're in Terrifier! Like, let's see it." No, I've never watched that before, so I was like, "Yeah, I'm ready."
Yeah, there's all three of them are pretty crazy films.
Oh yeah.
And when Terrifier 3 was out, it quickly climbed and it was the number one movie in America, which is like crazy for a independent like a horror film. And how did you feel like seeing that this movie that you're starring in is actually the number one movie in America?
I knew that Terrifier 3 was going to be big, but I didn't expect it to be this big. I mean, I remember I was in my room and I was FaceTiming one of my friends and my mom just screamed and I came running downstairs like, "What? What's happened?" And both my parents were there. They were like, "Terrifier is number one in America." And we all just screamed and started jumping around. It was so amazing and it was really eye opening for me. I felt like I was dreaming. So cool.
Yeah, yeah, like that. It beat out the Joker movie, which is crazy. And like when you're first reading the script for Gabby, what stood out most about her? Like, when you're first reading the script before playing her.
So before they had already sent me a description of the character, but what was fun was while I was reading the script, I really got to create Gabby and sometimes they give these descriptions before, but then really helps you guide into what the character is going to be. Um and she's very curious. There's something I learned. I guess you can say nosy. And after that huge finale, I can say she's brave. Um and I remember when first read the script, I was so amazed. Um, it was brutal, but it was fun. I felt like I was reading a really good book.
Oh yeah,
And I was
oh
like, I'm
yeah,
gonna read this again, just for fun. This is amazing. Work of art, masterpiece.
definitely, definitely. And I love in the movie like how much Gabby looks up to Lauren's character, Sian. Sienna, and like how was sharing scenes with Lauren like?
Lauren, she definitely matches my energy. I feel like I feel like a mini versions of her sometimes. She is so sweet to me. We have so many fun behind the scenes moment of us doing this crazy TikTok dances. She was so fun to be around. She made
Yeah.
everything feel so cool on set. She's so funny and talented,
Uh,
might add.
she seems really nice. Like I actually got to interview Lauren for the show about Terrifier 3, and she's so awesome. She really is.
Yeah, she's.
And is there like any certain scene that you had the most fun with, the most fun shooting?
Oh, the scene where Gabby and Sienna are at the mall looking for Christmas gifts. That was so fun because they
Yes.
shut down like a whole part of the mall. Just and it's safe to say that after I finished filming, I stayed there for at least another hour for me to just go run to the stores that weren't closed.
Nice. Hey, if you're filming in a mall, why not take advantage of it and go shop, right?
Yeah, exactly. What else am I gonna do in a mall?
And this film, like probably the most goriest out of the three films. Like it's very gory and gruesome, a lot of gruesome kills. And is there a certain kill from the movie that you think is the most brutal? I mean, for me, it was the actress who plays your mother with the rats, because I am definitely afraid of like mice and rats. And if I had rats going down my throat, I probably would have a heart attack even before that scene.
Yeah, sadly, I wasn't there when they were filming that scene. So I remember I'd come on to set a few days later and they showed me a photo of the rats and someone got peed on or something. Um, so that's a really good kill. I remember watching it and and ah, uh,
Oh, brutal.
I mean that's a really good kill. Other
Yeah.
than that, the one where the bar Santa with the
Yes.
big gun. It felt so painful. I felt chills down my body as if that was happening to me. That one was also a really good one.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was a crazy one.
Yeah.
And the big end scene of Terrifier 3, the big fight with Art and Sienna, Gabby tries to help, but unfortunately for Gabby, it doesn't end well for her. And how was that whole final scene like to film? Like how did it all go down? And of course, like they don't have the ground open up on set, so that's added in there.
So actually, and I love this question. I love the story. So I had found out it was gonna be a stunt. They were gonna put me in a harness, and I was gonna fall from a two-story, maybe three-story something. It was really cool. I'd found out about the stunt like 3 or 4 weeks before, but I only found out that we were like when we were gonna film it and how we're gonna do it like about a week before. So those weeks preparing, I was like, I am so ready for this. I practiced how I was gonna do everything and like um so I was so excited. I was so I love doing things like this. I always go to the highest roller coasters, you know. So the day came to film it and everybody was like, are you scared? Are you nervous to do your stunt, Antonella? I was like, I'm fine. I'm actually really excited to do this. Seems like so much fun. I'm gonna have so much fun filming this. And then came the time to film the scene. By the way, there
Mm.
was like 2 scenes before. The whole time I was just thinking, and then I got in the harness and I got everything. And from the time action to cut, I don't remember anything. It was like I blacked out. I turned into a completely different person. And then after I'd gotten down, I went to my mom and I was and the SAG grabbed and I went to my mom and I was like, "Did you film it?" I told and she was like, "I was so scared for you. I filmed it, but I filmed the floor." And then they were both like, "Are you okay? Were you scared?" And I was like, "I don't know. I don't really know." All I remember that was cool.
Yeah, yeah, well, yeah, yeah. Of course, like the adrenaline is running through you, so you,
Yeah,
yeah, definitely.
exactly.
Oh, that's great. And David and Sam, like they were very creepy looking in this movie. So how was it like being on set with like David and Sam, like when they aren't playing their characters?
Well, they were have always been very nice to me, very kind. Um, Especially right after we filmed scenes, they would always come rushing to me and be like, "Antonella, are you okay?" Like exactly after they say cut, "Are you okay? Did I traumatize you? Are you fine? I didn't push you too hard." And I'm like, "Push me harder. Like you're literally doing so amazing. Thank you so much."
Mm.
They have always been so helpful and so kind, and they're always making sure that I'm okay. Um, And I'm just amazed by how amazing they can be, especially acting wise. They have all that prosthetics on their face and they're still
No.
all these amazing expressions. It's hard. They did really good.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Like the makeup for both of them though was
Oh, amazing.
incredible. Yes.
I remember sometimes I would be walking around and I'd see one of them getting into makeup and I'm like, do you do that? Are you magical?
I know, right? I know.
It's like the same
And and what did you like
thing.
doing between takes? Like of course, when your scene's not up, like what did you like doing between takes?
Well, since I'm a minor and I'm still in school, I have to do like a minimum, I think it's 4 or 5 hours of school. So in between takes, I would normally be doing that. But other than that, after filming every single scene, I would go up to my set teacher and be like, "Can we please go to craft services, which is basically just this like huge table with so many snacks, so many chips, junk food, all you can name it. It's a child actor's dream. There's
Of course.
soda. If I could, I would put a little sleeping bag in a tent right under that table and sleep there and live there. With those snacks. So amazing.
Yeah, like they probably had everything you wanted to eat all on that table.
I always had some sort of bunny and chip in my hands. You'll never see me without a chip bag on that set.
Hey, that's good because you were happy having your chips, and that means you're gonna be good doing the role.
I felt like I was in heaven every time that I was eating those.
Nice. And, and I don't know how much you could talk about this, but I know you have a Christmas film that's coming out, and Danny DeVito and Wilmer star in it. And is there anything you could say about it?
Well, actually, it came out today.
Oh, it
So,
did.
yeah, November 8th. I'm actually about to go watch it in a few hours with my dad because he hadn't seen it before. I'd watched about 2 times. One in a film festival last week. I went and a few weeks ago I went in Italy with
Yeah.
Peter from the director. Other time in LA screaming. I think it was in March. Anyways, what I can say is it's this beautiful Christmas movie that really tells the story about how everybody needs to set aside their differences and make amends to all come together for Christmas time. And that's what I think is so special because I don't think Christmas is all about, the gifts and everything. It's about making these wonderful memories with the people that you love. And
Oh
that's
no, yeah, definitely.
so special to me. It'll definitely become one of my favorite Christmas movies on my rewatch list.
Oh yeah, for sure. Wow, that's like for someone your age saying that, that's awesome because like everyone your age loves like the gifts and the fun parts of Christmas.
Well, I have to say, I don't hate the gifts.
Yeah, exactly. And was there any like funny story like Danny DeVito is like hysterical. Like was there any funny
How to do
stories
it.
with him?
Yeah, I think I posted a video the other day that me and Danny and the rest of the main cast had made. We were just showing them all these really funny Snapchat filters and the one with the crying sad face and the one with the baby. It's so amazing. You need to go watch it.
Oh,
Absolutely.
I definitely will.
It's funny because they've never seen the filters before. It's not my dog. She's peeking through the door.
Nice.
Sorry
And
about
like
that.
how was being in Italy like? Like did you have fun like being in Italy and looking around and checking the sights out?
I had so much fun in Italy. Just from waking up every day from my hotel to see the beautiful view of the Dolomites and the mountains to the food every day. Oh, I'm just dreaming thinking about it. I can never get sick of it. Um, it really can't compare. It was an amazing experience.
Nice.
Once in
Nice. Oh yeah, for sure. Well, until you have another movie that films there, right?
a crossing my fingers.
Exactly.
Another
And when
experience that would be so memorable.
oh yeah. And when you aren't filming, what do you like doing during your free time?
Other than eating, other than eating my snacks, I really like to keep myself busy. So when I'm filming, I'd either read. I'm reading this book I got. It's called Moonflower Murders. I really love murder mysteries.
Nice.
Or crocheting. I'm not a
Okay.
very good crocheter. I've been crocheting for about 2 years and I still don't know how to do a simple granny square. So come after me. Um, or just I've recently got into watercolor.
Oh yeah, okay.
That and chess, like online chess. I'm so terrible at it. I need so many tips, and I win like 1 out of 1,000 games with.
Well, at least you win one.
Yeah, I try to do at least one game every day, but I'm so not good. I really want to get better.
Chess is a very, very hard game. Like,
It it really makes you think.
yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. It's a very hard game to beat. And hey, if you're getting one win every time you play, that's still good. And, and what about television shows? Do you like to binge watch anything?
I love binge watching. It's so bad because sometimes I'll start a show at the beginning of the day and I'll end up finishing it at the end of the day. I just finished watching. I rewatched a series of Unfortunate Events. I love
I
that show with all
okay,
my
I
heart
heard about that.
ever since it came out. I've been in love with it. I've read the book series about 2 or 3 times. I'm currently listening to the audiobook whenever I'm in my car. It's so good. I also finished Agatha All Along, the Marvel series. It's
Oh
about like
yes,
witchcraft. I love
yes, that was
that.
really good.
I was so obsessed with it. It came out Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. You have to know every day, Wednesday, 8:45, I was sitting there, sitting on the floor with my bowl of ramen, just waiting until the exact second that the episode came out. It was unhealthy.
Hey, if you like a show, I mean, even me, if I like a show, I can't wait to watch it. And
Yeah,
I'm like, oh my God, what time is it? But oh man, it's 5 minutes early. I have to wait 5 minutes. It feels like the longest, like 5 minutes of your life.
yeah, exactly. Oh, something else I'm watching, Gilmore Girls. I have to say that I binge watch. I can watch a whole season in a matter of 2 days max. It's so bad. It's so
Oh no, it's a good show. It is, yeah.
it's very calming.
Yes, definitely, definitely. And what about apps? Like, what kind of app do you like using the most?
Ooh, never gotten that. Um, Probably like Spotify. I listen to music a lot. It helps calm me down. That and Audible to
Oh
listen to
yeah, okay.
my audiobooks. And oh, streaming services like to watch my movies and to watch and
Of
binge
course.
watch my shows.
Definitely, of course. Like, what are we gonna watch it on if we don't have nothing to stream, right?
Exactly. I I'm always watching something on my phone, on my computer, my TV. I need background noise.
Yeah, yeah. I can't stay in a place that's quiet. I have to have something playing, like Alexa
Yeah.
or whatever. And
It's like,
I shouldn't have said that. My Alexa just went off. And what about songs? Like, what kind of music do you like listening to? What's on your playlist?
hmm. Trying to think. I have a lot of Billie Eilish, pop, so like Sabrina Carpenter, Olivia Rodrigo, Chaperone. I've I really like K-pop, so like G
Yeah,
Idol and Twice. Hmm. Ooh. Marina, some Melanie Martinez, some Ice Nine Kills, a work of art.
yes, yes. The ones from Terrifier, right? Yeah,
Yeah. There's so many more. My playlist is, I think, days long, but that's all I can remember right now.
yet Sabrina Carpenter's new album is fire. Like
So
it's so good.
it's really good. I
Yeah,
sometimes listen to that, just that listening to my playlist.
definitely, definitely.
It has its own dedicated playlist. Oh, that
And
and musicals. I'm listening.
okay.
I was listening to so many musical theater songs.
Well, yeah. Like I said, I saw your the stuff you got on the wall, like the Sound of Music and that Adam's
Yeah.
Family and everything. So I know you like listening to that.
Mhm.
And what do you think would be your go-to karaoke song if people came over your house and wanted to sing or whatever?
I have a tradition with one of my friends that every time she comes over, we sing karaoke. I have my karaoke machine right there. Um, we always pick each other's songs for karaoke. I think I really like doing musical theater songs for karaoke. My go-to is When He Sees Me from Waitress.
Yes,
It's
yes.
so good. That and then there's some pop and like Heather's Mean Girls.
Okay. Oh
It's just
wow.
fun. It's so fun.
Wow, you definitely know your music.
Yeah.
And by being in a horror film, like I always ask my guests this because I'm a big horror guy, a horror fan. Are there any horror films that you like to watch?
Well, I've definitely become an even bigger horror movie fan after doing Terrifier 3. So, oh, my favorite horror movie. Probably Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Ring,
Oh, The Rings. Yeah, yeah.
or something that I really like, just like a genre in general, is like psychological horror. Oh, a horror movie that I've recently watched is Silent Hill.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. That was good. That was a good one.
I really like being scared. It's fun.
Definitely.
I like
Silent.
screaming whenever I'm alone in my house. I just like I check all the doors to make sure nobody's home. I call everybody when they're coming home so that I could just scream as loud as I can. That's why I love Halloween so much. Because then me and my friends will just pretend like we get scared of the inflatables just so we have a reason to scream. It's so
Hey, that definitely works. Yeah.
a horror movie scream.
And what did you dress up as for Halloween?
I dressed up as Flora from Winx. She's a nature fairy. I
Okay.
I've been planning this costume ever since last year, which is
Wait,
funny
really?
because I always plan like 30, 20 costumes, like literally October 31st. I'm already planning my costumes for next year.
Oh my
And
God.
as soon as like Halloween comes, all the ideas out the window, something else out, and I need to either search deeply in my brain to find one of my old ideas that I remember were really good, or I have to find something completely new from scratch that looks terrible, or maybe my other costume doesn't work and I have to figure something completely new out. It's stressful, but it's fun.
Oh yeah, it's always fun. Like that's my favorite holiday is actually Halloween. Like I love the whole season and leading up to Halloween and haunted houses and all that stuff.
It's so nice.
Oh yeah. And what about food? Like what kind of foods do you love to eat?
Probably like olives. I have to blame my mother for that one because she told me that one of her pregnancy cravings when she was pregnant with me was olives. And I was like, you
Ooh.
ruined me. Now all I can think about is olives. I like all of them too. It's so bad. And when people say that they don't like them, I'm like, how is that physically possible? That and mac and cheese.
Oh yeah.
Everywhere, any place that sells mac and cheese, you know that I'm on it. I'm always testing out new ones. I have a whole list. If anybody feeds me mac and cheese, I'm like, thank you for your service.
Well, I live in Philly and they actually opened up a mac and cheese shop where they serve nothing but all different kinds of mac and cheese. Like they have like chicken basil and buffalo chicken and seafood macaroni and cheese. It's like a macaroni and cheese like place and nothing but that.
Now you know I'm booking my flight to Philadelphia. Next.
Yeah, you would definitely like it. Like it's nothing but mac and cheese. Like that's all they sell.
Sound of it. I would love that there.
And, what about do you have a favorite superhero and villain?
Ooh. Agatha Harkness for my villain. I have so many favorite villains because I really love like Marvel and DC comics and the movies and stuff. I love those. The villains always have such amazing designs. For a hero, I guess I would say Wanda Maximoff, but I don't even know if she's a hero or a villain anymore because she was a villain, and then she was a hero, and then there was Multiverse of Madness and everything, and she turned into Scarlet Witch. I don't even know what. I I guess. Oh, Batman. Oh,
Batman? Okay, okay.
iconic.
But you kind of like the villains more, it sounds like.
I do. I do really like the villains. I love playing Mean Girls. I the villains always have cooler designs. I don't know what.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, maybe the next horror film you wind up doing, you'll be the villain this time, right?
They're all so fun.
Definitely. And I guess the last question I'll ask you basically is where, oh my God, that's an Art the Clown mug.
I got this at the New York City premiere. They were giving out these little goodie bags from Spirit Halloween and Spencer's. A t-shirt, this cup, lanyard, key rings. It was so cool.
An Art Crispy's water bottle. That is so awesome. I love that.
I have a bag too. I need to get the bag.
That is so awesome.
I love it. It's the first thing I show to everybody.
I love it. I love it. Well, the last question I'll ask you is, where can fans follow you at?
You can follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Little Miss Antonella. That's Antonella. My mom manages all of my accounts, so I don't really know if I have any other ones. I might, and I just don't know the name of them. But those are the ones that I know so far for Instagram and TikTok. So yeah, self-plug.
Okay. Well, it was really nice chatting. Thank you so much for doing the show. You're really nice. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me. This has been fun.
It definitely has. And definitely, if you're in Philly, you have to check out the Mac and cheese shop.
Definitely. I'm this close to opening my own mac and cheese place here in Miami.
Okay, hey, if it works, you know.
Oh, you know, I eat there every single day, nonstop.
Well, have a great day, a great night, and have a good weekend too.
Yeah, I hope you have a nice rest of your week. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.